Diva Dad Rodney here, wishing you and yours a very happy new year. As we say goodbye to 2020, the dumpster fire that it was, and have eternal springing hope of 2021. Well, as always, I'll bring a cocktail to you. And this year I thought, let's keep it classic, keep it simple, with a gin fizz. Very good. To make a gin fizz, you just need a shaker, and you pour in 2 ounces of your finest gin. I choose Aviator. 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon or lime juice, whichever you have available. A half an ounce of simple syrup, or you can also do a tablespoon of sugar. A tablespoon of sugar is more traditional. You shake that vigorously until it's combined, and then you strain it into your ice-filled highball glass. And top off with your favorite sparkling mineral water, which I strongly suggest use Topo Chico, because it's fine. You know, I was going to do what I call a Dana. It's actually an old-fashioned, maple old-fashioned. Because, well, it's obvious. Dana's old-fashioned. And, but it's also got this kind of earthly, homely thing about it from the maple syrup. A little sweet after finish, very rich in flavor. So I like to call it Dana. So you could choose whichever one you want to do. Gin fizz for me. Anywho, I was challenged to think about what maybe some of my New Year's resolutions were, both for this podcast as well as just my life in general. Well, I will say that this podcast has been a joy. Being able to reach out and get to know some of the people from the theater, both better because I've known them on stage, or just met them at all, has been just a pure joy. And as well as being able to, hang out with my co-hosts and even some of our guest co-hosts. It's been great. So as far as my thoughts about the future of this podcast, well, I hope we continue. I do believe that at some point we will need to shorten the format. It's a little long. I blame Mike. He just talks way too much. Anyway, we'll get past that. Anywho, I think a shorter format might be good. Maybe we may not record it live anymore, in my opinion, so that we can trim it a little bit, edit it a little bit. We may focus more on the audio portion of this podcast than the video. So then I'm really wondering why we have Mike. Anyway, as far as myself, I have been inspired by this podcast. We've had great guests as well as great guest hosts. And one of the guests and one of the guest hosts, and they may not be alone in this, but they were the ones that stuck out most. Dustin Kemp and Cynthia Bradford both were had very inspiring journeys this year to discover more health in 2020, and they were very successful. And so I would like to do that as well. You see, they found their niche. Dustin with his yoga and jump ropes, and Cynthia with her running. And so I need to find my niche, find what is that thing that will inspire me to move. And I am going to be inspired by the setting of Lake Walk. I plan on going out there, utilizing their tower of steps, as well as just the scenic surroundings, to inspire me to move. And I believe that if I'm inspired to move, that all of the dominoes will just fall in place and I'll start eating better too. We'll see. The other thing that I was challenged to do during this podcast was to read a young adult fiction novel. And that young adult fiction novel was great. It was quite an easy read. And I do appreciate that. And while it did not just inspire this huge love of literature and just a voracious appetite for reading in general, I would like to be more well-read And so what I plan to do is read at least one book for every month of the year 2021. So that's 12 books. But I hope to, at some point, possibly read more than one a month, 2. I doubt I will get to 3. I'm not much of a speed reader. But 1 to 2 books every month, which would give me 12 to 24, somewhere between 12 to 24 books during the course of 2021. And I need suggestions because, if I go into a bookstore or a library, I am overwhelmed by what's there. And so, and if I just do stuff on Amazon, they just give me the same kind of books over and over and over again. And who wants that? So, drop some comments wherever we have comments to be dropped on the books that I should read, and I will do my best to get to them, and maybe even give you a book report. Hey, that may be a new little segment. Rodney's book reports. It's like the terror of 5th grade coming all back again. Anyway, as I prepare for my New Year's Eve, I'm trying to decide what I am going to wear to my living room. I may not even go. I'll probably go. Anyway, so lift a glass. Cheers to you and yours. And may old acquaintance be forgot. Days of, I don't know, it's a dumb song. Why would you forget old acquaintances? I mean, I'm getting old, so I forget acquaintances all the time. Heck, I forget friends all the time. Happy New Year.
Hey everybody, it's Dana from the Diva Dads. Just want to say thank you as we are ending 2020 for all of the support that you all have given us, the care and engagement that you all have done with us on the Diva Dad show. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm sure we will be letting you know very soon. Hopefully we'll have a new show in the next couple weeks. We'll see. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long year. Even though I sit at this desk for Diva Dads, for work, pretty much all the time. I think I will resolve to finish my dissertation. I have hopefully a goal of May. If I'm not done by May, I'll just quit. I don't care. I'm done. So I'll finish it by May. I think it's pretty much it. Hope to see you all in the Dads After Dark shows. Continue to support us. We'll continue to give you hours of laughter and entertainment. Thank you guys. Bye.
Oh, hello. It's Adrienne Dobson with the TTC Diva Dads, here to wish you all a very, very happy new year. But more importantly, to say thank you. Thank you to our 7 listeners. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing to support us and engage with us, regardless of how tedious we can be. But we thank you. And we hope you continue to support us and engage with us as we enter 2021 and try to get back into the swing of things. But we're so glad that you are here for this weird little thing that we created in a very unpredictable year. But of course, we also have to say thank you to the actual Diva Dads, to Dana, to Rodney, and yes, even to you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you for, one, inviting me on this weird little thing that kind of happened before you even knew it was happening. But thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me every week and for being open and being a little tipsy and having a great time. It's been really wonderful to connect with theater family, both past and present. And it's been really special to be able to connect all these people and share all these wonderful stories and people with my very, very extended theater company family. So thank you. And we hope you stay with us in the new year. But I also want to take a second to talk about resolutions. I don't know that I always believe in resolutions, but what I do know is that I think Dana did it wrong. I don't think you are supposed to set a date for when you're going to give up on said resolution. I might be wrong, but it's not the most optimistic point of view to have, but that's okay. If that's how you want to resolve yourself, then mazel tov. To Mike, I really don't have much to say because you didn't either. And to Rodney, I'm really excited for your fitness journey. I think that's an amazing thing that you can use to improve your TikTok presence. I think the book report is a great idea, although slightly counterproductive if we are trying to shorten our episodes. But cheers to that. I love where your head's at, even though very misguided. So, cheers to you, dads, and your resolutions. I hope you keep them. Even you, Dana, at least till May, which is really depressing. But, okay, now to get serious. My resolution. Maybe I have two. So one is to keep this crazy little joyride going. We might evolve it, Rodney, it sounds like he's going to make it longer, which doesn't sound very good to me. But I hope we are able to continue and keep connecting more theater family because it has brought me a lot of joy. So yes, that is what I resolved to do, is to, in some form, keep the Diva Dads trucking along. And two, this is serious. I have one resolution that I am determined to keep, and this is why I'm saying it here, because accountability. You guys can make sure that I follow through on this because it's very serious. My resolution in 2021 is to fix the dent that I put in Dana's garage this week. So, mazel tov. Wish me luck on that. Thank you guys for tuning in, and Happy New Year. Oh, and because my mom's probably wanting to know, no, Mom, I'm not dressed. These are just my pajama pants, so Happy New Year.